Hey yo, what's good? I just want to do this video for fun. All my videos are for fun, right? And all my videos are off the top of my dome, and this one is spontaneous, and I hope to do more spontaneous videos like this just cause I want to, just because I'm putting things off that I have to do, possibly, or procrastinating, right? Like we all do. This video is on top nicknames in boxing. Some subject that I like very much and I find very interesting. And I'll be naming a few names from the present and from the past of fighters that have really cool nicknames. Perhaps the nicknames are just names that I think are really cool, really badass, or names that fit the fighter perfectly. So names like an Iron Mike Tyson, right? Or Roberto Manos de Piedra Duran, Hands of Stone for Roberto Duran. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Those names fit the fighter perfectly. Names like a Canelo Alvarez or Triple G Gennady Golovkin. These nicknames define the fighter. These nicknames are the fighter's brands to an extent. No one, I have not met a single person that has referred to Canelo as Saul Alvarez. Not a single person. I've been watching Canelo fight since he was 17. So what is he now? 20, 23, 24? That was 6-7 years ago. I knew him then as Canelo. As Canelo back then, watching him on Box Azteca. I've been a fan of Canelo since then. So I'm a big Canelo fan, folks. Triple G, no one calls him Gennady Golovkin. Some people, I call him Golovkin sometimes just because I'm tired of calling him Triple G. That would be pretty much it. The alien Bernard Hopkins, defining his age, he must be an alien. Back in the day, he was the executioner, which that name was really cool, coming in with his mask and all that. And now he's coming in with that alien mask. Speaking of B-Hop, Crusher Kovalev. Man, that name is awesome. Crusher with a K. He wears that shirt that says "I will crush you." That name fits him very, very well. Desert Storm Timothy Bradley. Of course, he's from the desert, Palm Springs, but I think this defines the way he fights and the way he acts in the ring. You know, he has a lot of courage going into the ring. La Máquina, the Machine, Lucas Matisse. The man is a machine. He's like a robot, man. Just throwing, he is like a brick. What other name is cool today? A name that I really like is Rated R Kendall Holt. And that's because I'm a big wrestling fan, or used to watch wrestling a lot. And Rated R, for those that did watch wrestling, the Rated R Superstar Edge. That name was super, super cool. Few more. Ricardo from the past, Ricardo Finito Lopez. That name fits him very well. Finito means like fine, which not like another way, but like he's inept. I think that's the word. Inept in the fine art of boxing. That's his name. Dinamita, Juan Manuel Marquez, because he's a dynamite as well. Pac-Man, because he's wah 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 wah, eating all these folks up, right? Also, it's kind of a pun with his name, Pac-Man, Pacquiao. I think that's super, super cool. Oh, who else? From the past, Smoking Joe Frazier. That name's really cool. The Hitman Tommy Hearns, because he was laying fools out, putting them asleep. I like the Motor City Cobra as well. I think that was more original than the Hitman. And I have kind of a beef with that name because Ricky Hatton took it. But I guess that's not his fault. But I just don't think Ricky Hatton deserved to be called that. Also, Sugar. A lot of people call themselves Sugar. I want to get this straight. If you're going to call yourself Sugar, You better become one of the GOATs, dude. Like Sugar Ray Robinson or Sugar Ray Leonard. Especially if your name's Ray, dude. You better not be calling yourself Sugar. What's this Sugar Ray Beltran? Man, you're not a Sugar, dude. Sugar Ray Nar. Sugar Shane Mosley. Ishii. Sugar Shay Smith. No. There's only 2 Sugars in my book. And for the really old school fans, they don't even recognize Sugar Ray Leonard as a Sugar. But Leonard says it in his book, The Big Fight, really good book. He says that Sugar Ray Robinson approved of him being called Sugar. So if Sugar Ray Robinson approved of Leonard being called Sugar, I don't think anybody should disapprove of him being called Sugar. That's one beef I have. Boxers calling themselves Sugar. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. That is boxing blasphemy to a serious extent. Iron Mike Tyson. That name perfectly accentuates this man. Iron. Also Kid Dynamite back in the day. That name's really cool. But my favorite nickname for Mike Tyson, although they never presented him like this inside the ring, was the baddest man on the planet. Wow. Imagine being called that. Imagine being called the baddest man on the planet. How hard that is to live up to. Mike Tyson did live up to that. Another fighter who lived up to his name was the real deal Holyfield. Evander was the real deal, man. Evander was the real deal. Yes. Never ducked, dodged anybody. Showed 100% effort every single fight. Every single fight. These heavyweights are brothers, the Klitschko brothers. They have really cool names. Dr. Iron Fist, Dr. Steelhammer. Those names fit them really well because they both have a big knockout percentage. One of the best knockout percentage in the history of boxing. So, yeah, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, he had a really cool name, and that name really fit his image as a Golden Boy. He was the Golden Boy. A man that the ladies wanted to pursue, and that he was cool amongst anybody. Mexican American, the American dream, and he also won the gold medal. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite subjects in boxing, in all the sports, because it's fun. It's fun. It's fun having a nickname. It's really cool. And when you could have a really cool nickname like a Dinamita or a Sugar or Crusher, Superman, Lights Out James Toney, another good one, another really good one. Mi Vida Loca, Johnny Tapia too. When you could have a really cool nickname, that's your branding. That's what you're selling to the people. That's why nicknames are really, really important. So you could brand yourself, so you could branch out, so you could be different from the rest of the people. This helps with your marketability, with your purse even. You know, people know you better. No one knows Canelo as Saul Alvarez. No, I haven't heard one people call him that. I only call Triple G Golovkin because I'm tired of calling him Triple G. That's when I call him Golovkin. So it's a minor issue, but it's pretty important too. That's the reason why Mayweather changed his name from Pretty Boy, because he wasn't making the big bucks. And he changed it to the money. The money is not just his nickname. It's his persona that he displays to the people. And nicknames are the persona that these fighters display to the rest of the world. So in the ring or in the public eye, Mayweather's not Floyd Mayweather, you know, father, son, brother, whatever, right? He's Money Mayweather. Canelo's not son, dad, anything he is in private. He's Canelo Alvarez. So this is a way of them branding them, and that's why it's important. If I left some names, I'm sure I left a lot of cool names out. If I left any cool names that you remember from the past or the present even, that you remember. Comment below, and yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this subject or not. And I hope to be making more videos like this that are just spontaneous and just for fun, that really have nothing to do with what's going on right now, but just some random videos. Maybe my videos in the future, I could make some other videos that have nothing to do with boxing. All right. Peace.